All right, today I'm going to teach you how to multiply. A few things first. We can write multiplication like this, but that's more of a 6th grade thing. In 7th grade, we can write it with a multiplication dot. We can also write it with a number touching parentheses. So this still means 2 times 3. And we can also put both numbers inside of parentheses. It's all right, it's just like they're wearing a hooded sweatshirt. So, but if they're touching each other, that means they're being multiplied. Let's first model 2 times 3 with some integer chips. I have 2 groups, and in each of those groups, I'm going to put 3 positives. Right? So altogether, I have 6 yellows, so that is positive 6. Okay? Let's model another one. 3 times 4. This time, I'm gonna have 3 groups. 1, 2, 3. And in each group, I'm going to put 4 positives. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. All right, so altogether, I have 4, 8, 12. And yellows are positives. So my answer is positive 12. All right, let's try one that has some negatives. Let's try 2 times negative 3. So I'm going to clear this out here. I'm going to have 2 groups, 1, 2. And in each of these groups, I'm going to have 3 negatives. So I'm going to use reds this time. Reds are negatives. Altogether, I have 6 reds. So my answer is negative 6. So again, I have 2 groups. Each group has 3 negatives, 6 negatives in all. All right, let's try another one. Let's do 2 times negative 5. I'm going to use my same 2 groups. This time, I'm going to do 5 negatives in each group. 2 groups, 5 negatives in each group. Altogether, we have 10 reds or 10 negatives. So our answer is negative 10. All right, but maybe what happens if we have a negative number first? Let's try it. Let's try negative 3 times 4. All right, this time I'm gonna have negative groups. We're gonna pretend these are red. The closest color I had was pink, so pretend these are red. So I have 3 negative groups. And in each group, I'm going to add 4 positives. All right, so altogether I have 12 positives, but I have negative groups. That's not allowed, okay? But what I can do is I can take the opposite. So I'm gonna go flip, flip. Oh, that one didn't work out so well. Let's try this one, flip. All right, so I can get rid of my negative groups, take the opposite of everything. Now I have 12 negatives. Okay, so my answer is negative 12. Another reason I can do that is I can say, I'm gonna take the opposite, because negative really just means opposite. So the opposite of 3 times 4, which is 12. And the opposite of 12 is negative 12. So that's another reason why. All right, let me do another one of those. Let's say we have negative 1 times 2. I'm gonna have 1 negative group, and in that group, I'm going to put 2 positives. But I'm not allowed to have a negative group, so I have to take the opposite of everything. Flip. So my answer is going to be negative 2. Let's try one with 2 negatives. Let's try negative 3 times negative 2. I'm going to use 3 negative groups. And in each of those groups, I'm going to put 2 negatives. All right, so it looks like negative 6, but I'm not allowed to have negative groups, so I'm going to take the opposite of everything. Oh no. All right, so in all, I have 6 positives. So my answer is positive 6. So just remember, if you have negative groups, you have to take the opposite of everything.